Hello dear friends, this is Wael Bashuri, math and physics teacher. In this video, I'm going to solve this AMS quiz for grade 9 physics from Sabis curriculum. So let's read first question. Which statements about acceleration are true? Select all that apply. First statement, acceleration is expressed in meter per second. This is wrong because this is the unit of speed or velocity. Acceleration usually is measured by meter per second squared. Average acceleration is the change of an object's position over time. This is also wrong. This is average velocity. And instantaneous acceleration is the rate of which velocity is changing at a specific instant. This is correct. Acceleration is a vector quantity. This is correct. Acceleration is usually represented using the symbol A. This is correct. Question number 2. An object is moving along a straight line. Motion is described by the following equation. Which statement regarding the object's motion are true? Or select all that apply. Its speed is negative 8 meters per second. This is correct because if you do differentiation like this, if you do v squared, or v is the derivative of x, is vt, is equal to negative 8 meter per second squared, meter per second. So that's the velocity. It's correct. So this statement is correct. Its velocity is in the positive direction. No, since the velocity is negative, it's in the negative direction. It's incorrect. Now we see next option. Its initial position is 2.2. This is also correct because if you plug t equals 0, you get 2.2 minus 0.8 times 0, which is 2.2. So this means this option is correct. The velocity is negative 0.8 meter per second. The velocity is negative 0.8. Yes, if you do differentiation, as we said, velocity is negative 0.8. This means this option is not correct because the speed cannot be negative. So we have to choose instead this option and this option. Its position after 1 second is 3. This is incorrect because if you plug 3 in t here, you will not get, if you plug 1 second, if you plug 1 second here in t, you will not get 3. So this option is also incorrect. So the correct options are here, velocity. It's velocity negative 8. And let's see whether we have another one. So this is the only correct option. Velocity is negative 8. So this one and this one. Number 3 now. Fill in the blank using the term from a box below. Drag and drop. An instantaneous velocity is the instantaneous speed in a specified direction. So here we choose direction. Number 4. Fill in the blank using a term from the box below. Drag and drop. An instantaneous speed, average speed, instantaneous velocity, average velocity, position, displacement. A speedometer indicates the instantaneous speed. Why not velocity? Because it does not show the direction, only the magnitude. Number 5. A uniform rectilinear motion has, here you have to choose move at a constant speed, and has one direction. So a uniform rectilinear motion has one direction and moves at constant speed. Number 6 now. At an instant of time t, a car is moving to the right with velocity 20 meters per second. The car acquires acceleration negative 2 meters per second squared. What does the sign of the acceleration indicate? Of course, here the sign is indicating that the car or the object is slowing down. Negative sign means slowing down. Number 7, uniform acceleration occurs when of an object changes at constant rate. When velocity. So here you have to write velocity. Number 8, the xt graph of a one-dimensional motion of a particle passes through the points 2550 and 35150. Fill in the blank. The magnitude of the average velocity of the particle is in the displacement AB is what? So here we have to find velocity. So velocity average is equal to delta x over delta t, and that would be x2 minus x1 over t2 minus t1. To calculate that, the displacement here is given to us 150 minus 50 divided by 35 minus 25. So here you get 100 divided by 10, which is 10 meter per second. And if you start also from the other point, which means if you do it 50 minus 150 divided by 25 minus 35, also you get the same result. Number 9, the xt graph below represents the motion of a car. The green line is tangent to the point. So the point is 4, 7. The magnitude of the velocity of the car, what is it? At A. Magnitude of the velocity at A. This means we were looking for instantaneous velocity. So to find instantaneous velocity here, you have to find the slope of the tangent. So as we said, instantaneous velocity equals slope. So velocity equals slope. So which means x2 minus x1 over t2 minus t1. So we have to pick up any 2 points on the tangent. Like, for example, I will choose 4, 7, and then 2, 6, and then I will do the slope formula. 7 minus 6 divided by 4 minus 2. 7 minus 6, 1, divided by 2, 0.5, and that is the instantaneous velocity. Question number 10. Given below the VT graph of a car, what does the shape of the line in the VT graph indicate? So this indicates that the car is moving at constant speed. So the speed of the car is constant, because here we have velocity and time, so this means constant speed. But in case we have position and time, in this case it will be not moving. Number 11, the graph below represents VT graph of a cheetah. The acceleration of the cheetah is in the time interval from 0 to 5 is what? In case you have velocity time graph, acceleration equals slope. So acceleration equals slope of the graph. To find the slope here, we do v2 minus v1 over t2 minus t1, which means if you take any 2 points, like this one, 520, and this one, 0, 0, so you can do 20 minus 0 over 5 minus 0, and that will be 4 meter per second squared, and that is the answer. Question number 12 now. The velocity time graph of a bicycle is shown below. Underline the displacement of the bicycle during the time interval from 0 to 30 seconds. Okay, in a velocity time graph, displacement equal area. Let's write this formula. In a VT graph, displacement equal area under graph. This is a very important equation. Write it down in your notebook so that you can memorize it later. So here you have a trapezium or a trapezoid. Area of trapezoid is base 1 plus base 2 over 2 times height, which means 30 plus, this is 30, this is base 1, and this is 5, this is base 2. From here to here is 5, because here you have 15. So 30 plus 5 divided by 2 times the height. This is the height, which is 6. So 30 plus 5, 35 divided by 2 times 6. Here we get, if you cancel this and this, you get 35 times 3. So 35 times 3, and that will be 105. And this is the correct option. You underline it. Now, question 13. The VT graph of a one-dimensional motion passes through the points 5, 10, and B is 10, 20. The average acceleration in the interval from 5 to 10, what is it? Okay, acceleration equal to slope, as we said. So V2 minus V1 over T2 minus T1. The time interval, we put it down, 10 minus 5. The velocity here, 20 minus 10. 20 minus 10 is 10, divided by 5, which is 2 meters per second. Question number 14. What vector quantity has the same direction as that of an object motion and magnitude equal to the object's instantaneous speed? Choose the correct option. Here we have vector quantity, same direction as the object motion, and same magnitude as the velocity. We are talking about velocity. But do we choose instantaneous velocity or average velocity? We choose instantaneous because here we have instantaneous speed. So the answer is instantaneous velocity. It gives magnitude and direction. So this option. Number 15. Which vector quantity represents the change in object's velocity over certain time? Object velocity over certain time. So this is called average acceleration. Number 16. A particle is moving along a rectilinear track OX. The graph below shows the variation of its position x with time t. Match each time instant with particle's velocity. First time is 0.5 seconds. So at 0.5 seconds means here you have 0.5 seconds. You go to the graph, you find the graph horizontal. The slope of any horizontal line is 0. So you have to match this with 0, like this. Now at 5 seconds, you go here, you find here is 5. So this means you have to find the slope of this line. Pick up any 2 points like 3, 6, and 6, -3. Now do the slope equation. If you do the slope, 6 minus -3 divided by 3 minus 6, this will be 9 over -3, and this will be -3. So the slope here is -3, means the velocity is -3. So now you choose here -3. And then you do the same thing with the other one, 2. When the time is 2, you go to this line and you do the slope. And then at 7 you go to this line and you do the slope. Number 17. A particle is moving along a rectilinear track. The table below shows the particle's position x at different instant t. What's the average velocity of the particle between 0 and 6 choose the correct answer. Now between 0 and 6, we have these points, tx, so 0, 2, and 6, negative 4. Also, slope is equal to velocity, which is negative 4 minus 2, 6 minus 0, which is negative 6 over 6, which is negative 1. So we have to choose negative 1 meter per second. Number 18. Identify the motion of the particle for each position time graph. Choose the correct answers. Now, here you have xt graph. So the correct option is the particle is not moving. Next one, you have, all of them xt, which means distance time graph in all of them. Here is moving at constant velocity or constant speed. So we choose this one. The particle is moving at constant speed. And last one, it is accelerating. So the particle is accelerating. Number 19 now. A car is moving down a horizontal road. Take north as positive sense. Drag and drop the correct answers to complete the sentences below. If the car is moving at 2 meters per second squared due north, then the car accelerates. So here we write accelerates at rate 2 meters per second every second in the positive sense. So here we choose positive sense. Question B now. If the car is moving at negative 2 meters per second squared due south, then the car, here we say accelerate. So then the car accelerate at a rate of 2 meters per second every second in the negative sense. So here you choose negative sense. Why the negative sense? Because we said that the north is positive, here it's moving due south, so it's in the negative sense. Why is it accelerating? Because negative 2 meters per second squared, due north it would be deceleration, but due south it would be acceleration. Last question C now. If the car is moving at negative 2 meters per second due north, then the car here decelerate. So here we choose decelerate at 2 meters per second every second in the positive sense. Number 20 now. Here you have the table below, shows the position of a car at different moments of time. Drag and drop the correct answer to complete the sentence below. The average velocity of the car over the time interval from 0 to 7 is what? As we said before, average velocity would be delta x over delta t. So from 0 to 7, here is 0. So you have to choose the point 0, 0. And here you have 7. So you have to choose this point at 7. Let's see. At 7, what is it? 1 second. 32, 7. So this is 32, 7 here. So 0, 0. And then 7, 32. Now we do the slope formula. Slope equals 32 minus 0, 7 minus 0. Then you divide, you choose 4.6. So that's the correct option. 32 divided by 7, 4.6. Now, next question, number 21. The graph below shows the position of a particle at different moments of time. The instantaneous velocity of the particle at t equal 2. Okay, instantaneous at t equal 2 here. We go to the graph, which means this line, and we have to find the slope of this graph. So here you have 3, negative 20, and 0, 10. Now you do the formula of the slope. So here we do 10 minus 20 divided by 0 minus 3, and that will be 30 divided by negative 3, that will be negative 10. So here negative 10 meter per second. The instantaneous speed of the particle at t equal to. At t equal 2, and we're talking about speed here, we take velocity but without the sign, which means 10 meter per second. The instantaneous velocity of the particle at t equal 4. At t equal 4, here you have 4. You go to the graph and you find the slope. So at t equal 4, the slope of this line, what is it? Let's see. This is here 5, negative 20, and 3, negative 20. So if you do the slope formula, negative 20, negative 20, divided by 3 minus 5, that will be 0. So the speed or the instantaneous velocity is 0. And this is very clear because the line is horizontal. The slope of any horizontal line is 0. Number 22. Select the VT graph that describes the following motion. A car accelerates from rest in the positive direction, then moves at constant speed before slowing down, then go back to rest. So here we have to choose this option. Why? Initially it's accelerating, that's acceleration here, then moving at constant speed. This is now moving constant speed, the line is horizontal, then slowing down. Last part is slowing down until the velocity becomes 0 at the end. Number 23. The graph below shows the velocity of a particle at different moments of time. The average acceleration of the particle in the time interval from 0 to 5. What is it? Okay, when time equals 0, this means here, and when time equals 5, this means here. So we have to focus on this point and this point. So this is 0, negative 5, and this is 5, 4. So the slope of this line, you have to find the slope of this line. What is it? 4 minus 5 divided by 5 minus 0. 4 minus 5, 5 minus 0. So negative 1 divided by 5. So the answer will be negative 0.2. Last question now. The graph below shows the velocity of a particle at different moments of time. The instantaneous acceleration of the particle at t equal 1 second is what? At t equal 1 means here. So you have to find the slope of this line. Take any 2 points on the line, like 212 and 0, 0. Then find the slope. 12 minus 0 over 2 minus 0, it would be 6. So instantaneous acceleration at t equal 1 is 6 meters per second squared. The instantaneous acceleration of the particle at t equal 3 is what? So at t equal 3 is here. Here you have 3. Also go to the graph and you find the slope of this line. So what's the slope of this line here? We take 2 points, 5, 0, and 2, 12. And then the slope formula, 0 minus 12 divided by 5 minus 2 minus 12 over 3, which is negative 4 meters per second squared. Of course, if you start from the other point, also it gives you the same answer. So if you do 12 minus 0, so this minus this, equal over this minus this, over 2 minus 5, also you get 12 divided by negative 3. Again, you get negative 4, same answer. Thank you very much indeed for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel.